So since this part I didn't have a second camera running, we're just going to talk on this. This was the very first day that I had the new drone and flew it. This is the first time in the woods it flew. And so I was just playing with it, doing some different things with it. I'll show y'all here in just a little bit some really cool stuff that it'll actually do on its own if you just tell it to do it. But this was filmed this last Wednesday, I believe, either Wednesday or Thursday. And so we have knocked a huge dent in this track now compared to what you seeing right here. Here's one of the things that it'll do. You can lock it in. I've got it locked in on Kevin, and you can tell it to make a perfect circle around him, and it does it. I'm just holding the controller in my hands. I'm not flying at all. It stays locked in right there on him, and it'll go all the way around him, just like that right there. And I actually do it again on Derek here in a little bit in the video. But this is the DJI Mavic 2. It's the zoom. I actually have a link on it on my Amazon affiliate link down below if you want to check it out. But I'm crazy about the quality on this thing here. It is it's really, really good. Just like this shot right here, you can see Chad and you can see Derek there and Kevin. The 635 there, we hadn't been running it none this week. It's going to be going down this next week. Jay's going to tear it apart and go into the bogies and fix it back where it'll go back to lock and positive traction. Because it just, in these hills like this right here, you'll see in a little bit, you'll see some of the landscape there, some of the terrain that's on it. And with the machine not wanting to lock, it's hard for it to get around. It's very frustrating for an operator running that thing. So we just kind of parked it right now, and we'll get it fixed while we're off and all that. But just kind of going back to the camera, what I was talking about, the drone does a fantastic job. Like I said, right out of the box. This is another one where I had it sit on Derek. Luckily, it stayed locked on him even through those treetops, because it is a little bit sensitive to where it can lose what you're connected to. But I guess there was enough break in the treetops there to where it stayed locked on Derek, and it made a circle. It'll actually do that while you're moving. Like if you were to be driving down the road, you could set it where it would do that, and it'll actually move with the vehicle or whatever it is, and keep circling it, till you tell it to stop. Just another cool tool to use, and but there again, like I said before, just having to do something with the audio on it, either via this right here, what I'm doing, on a voiceover aspect, or some sort of music, or like in the first part of this video, I had two cameras running, and I robbed the audio off of them and matched it to what you were seeing. You see all the dust flying off that disc right there. It gets really bad in a minute right there. I mean, because that disc is sitting there running all the time. Look at it. I mean, it blows. You can see all the chips come flying out the front of it right there too. More dust. Look at it. Because you're constantly cutting in the ground with that thing, and it's just part of it. You see the chips there, and then the chips here again. That thing will sling some chips, man. You don't want to be out there in front of it at all when it's cutting. But we're winding up. Look at the landscape right there, the horizon. You can see the terrain right there. And this is just a really good shot coming in. It kind of really showcases the film quality of what the drone would do. So, man, I appreciate all y'all watching and hanging in there through all this, and just some cool stuff. I'll figure out what to post there over the weekend, and and all that. And y'all be good. Hope y'all all have a good weekend. Check out all the clickable stuff right down below. The ROTOBEC stuff, everything else is down there, Amazon link. Please subscribe to me if you consider doing that. I definitely appreciate that from everybody too that's not subscribed. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.